Hey there, Ships and Ships families. Mr. Cornick this week. Got the message for you and some updates regarding our blended learning model or our virtual learning model and some things that are coming up in the next couple of weeks for all learners. First, I hope that everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving opportunity or an opportunity to at least connect with family, if that was virtually or in some type of safe manner. But that you're able to maybe spend some time with those around you that you love and be able to re-energize and relax a bit over the past few days. I know never possibly in our histories has the need for us to disengage a little bit from screen time and maybe just sit down and play some board games with each other been more important. So I really do hope that you have that opportunity to connect and to be with those around you that you love. And I was thinking about the message for this week. The phrase silver lining kept popping up into my head. And I had a conversation with a friend of mine who works in the private sector and is a manager at a particular company, and he's got a daughter, and he talked to me a little bit about the struggles that the family was going through, and he specified that his one daughter really was having a tough time with the lack of the social engagement that the virtual learning environment brings us. But he said, and he's an optimist. He's always an optimist. But he said this. He said, even though she's struggling a little bit with that, there's some things that she's gaining out of this that are pretty impressive. Things like self-advocacy, things like the ability to build a responsibility of self, communication skills, technological skills, time management, all these things that he saw in her that she was developing during this time away. Now, don't get me wrong. He, like all of us, want our kids back in school. But there have been tough times in the past, and there are going to be some more tough days ahead. And I think it's paramount that we continue to look at some of the silver linings that we have. And we continue to celebrate with our sons and our daughters and our grandsons and granddaughters, our nieces and nephews, when they do find little pieces and little bits of successes during this crazy, crazy time. So as we go forward, I know that our central office teams, along with our building administrators, our staff, and our school board, are continuing to have conversations of what it looks like to bring folks back into our building safely. I hope that in the video in the very near future, we're able to communicate those plans to you. For now, our teachers are continuing to improve upon their methods of instruction. Our students are continuing to improve upon the ways that they learn. And we see that in the evidence and the data behind both grades and their attendance and their Google Meets. And we're really proud of what our ships are doing and how they're growing in this virtual environment. Now for a few updates on some things that are coming up. Having the opportunity for engagement with your son or daughter's teachers is very important. And that's why we want to offer parent-teacher conferences again this year, like we always have in the past, but obviously in a different format. You'll notice in the Monday memo for the past few weeks, there's been a link for parent-teacher conferences. These conferences will occur on Thursday, December 3rd, and Friday, December 4th, and they'll occur virtually. Within the Monday memo, there's an explanation on how to sign up for conferences and then how to get yourself set up so that you and your son or daughter, or grandson or granddaughter, or the individual that you're supporting in your home may be able to connect with your teacher, with the teacher, and with you at the same time. So please take a look at that. Please sign up for some opportunities to connect with those teachers. Once again, December 3rd and 4th, Thursday and Friday. Next, Some of you probably have some eighth graders at home who will be ships next year. It's probably hard to believe, right, that they're coming up. But now is the time that we talk about their registration into courses for next year. Typically, on the second Wednesday of December, we have a orientation night or a registration night where all incoming freshmen come into the harbor and give them a welcoming in the auditorium and walk them around the building. Well, we're not going to be doing that this December, but we have developed a virtual opportunity for them to come in virtually, hear about all the great things that we have to offer here at Lincoln, and be able to be introduced to the course of study bulletin. Along with that, our department chairs are organizing opportunities for parents to jump in a Google Meet and ask questions to the math department or the science department. Also to ask questions to club advisors and coaches. So again, more information in the Monday memo below, but there's also more information about that forthcoming to figure out how to RSVP for those opportunities. Again, that orientation night will be Wednesday, December 9th. We're going to have two different times for that, just because of the number of folks that we can host on a Google Meet at a time. So make sure that you're taking a look at that in the Monday memo. Course of Study Bulletin. And so I've got the website up that's scrolling through today, and I want to show you a little bit about the Course of Study Bulletin. The Course of Study Bulletin is the document that we've always used for students to be able to pour through to figure out, well, which classes do I want to take? As students go from freshmen to sophomores to juniors to seniors, the amount of variety and the types of courses that they can take here at Lincoln grows. And one of the greatest things about being a ship is that you can find your niche wherever you're looking for it. And we have course offerings that are very diverse and that really support all learners. This year, we're proud to announce that the Course of Study Bulletin is a digital platform. We've been hoping to make this transition for a while, and we were going to do that even pre-pandemic, but this allowed us an opportunity to make sure that we had everything up and running. So if you're looking for that, it is linked in the Monday memo, but also from our homepage here, if you go to Parents and Students, scroll down to the Counseling Center, and then you'll notice that there's the Academic and Career Planning Guide. And if you click on that, you're going to be taken to this website that really has 4 different boxes. Now, this website is very mobile friendly, so you can also visit this website on a phone. And the area that we're going to be concerning ourselves with a lot on the 9th of December with our freshmen, and after that with the rest of our ships, is this course offerings in the lower left-hand corner. When you click on that, it's going to take you to a page that has all of the departments that are laid out. And you'll be able to click on any one of these departments, and you'll be able to view the courses that we have offered in any particular department that you're interested in. The main page is going to tell you the title of the course. You'll see that here, along with the suggested grade level. As we've pointed out before, we're moving to a Latte system, so next year's sophomores and this year's freshmen will be able to participate in that. There's more information on the Latte upcoming in the orientation on the 9th of December. But if you click on any one of these classes, that's going to take you to another page, which is going to have a little bit more information about the class, a short description, and eventually, down on this bottom here, there'll be a neat video that comes from the teachers that teach that course. So that's coming soon. Besides just the course offerings, the digital platform also offers some course sequencing charts. So it can tell you where you would start in your career for a particular department and where you might end up at the end of the career. So you'd start at the top and end up near the bottom as you work your way through. Lastly, another really, really cool addition to our Course of Study Bulletin is our Pathways. Now, our Pathways doesn't just look at the individual courses, but it actually asks the question, hey, what do you want to do? Oh, I'm really interested in agriculture, food, and natural resources. I want to go in that realm. And so if you click on that, it's going to give you some information regarding that particular pathway. It's going to give you some job statistics as well, some different careers that are located in this pathway. And then below that, these are pathway-specific courses. So if you're interested in this pathway, these are courses that would be highly recommended for you to take. Again, they're linked so that you can click on them, and that would take you straight to that particular page to get a little bit more in-depth description on what that particular course has to offer. This academic and career planning site is live. So if you are interested in taking a little dive into it to see what there is to offer, you can do that now. But the planning, so as a sophomore, if you're looking to plan for next year, that particular feature in Infinite Campus won't be open until after the 9th of December. At that point, counselors will be reaching out. We'll be having some class meetings, and we'll tell you that you can open up your student planner and start electing for the courses that you want to take next year. That's it. That's a little look at the academic career planning website that we have here at Lincoln High School. Once again, I hope that you have had a most excellent weekend. I hope you have a most excellent week coming up, engaging in your learning. Don't forget about parent-teacher conferences Thursday and Friday, and I hope everybody's well. Thank you. Go Ships. Make it a great day.